Good morning.
I'm relieved to know that Biden has not canceled Christmas.
No, although I hear that he's taking up a side gig at FedEx.
Yes. I've offered to go be a dock worker because my potty mouth should not go to waste during this supply chain incident.
I love that he's now responsible for everybody getting every piece of holiday mail on time when we've spent the last several years trying to straighten out the mess of the post office, thanks to President Trump and his appointees.
Thank you. By the way, I know that there's a lot of things on our plate, Carl. Why is Louis DeJoy still? Why has he not been fired? Don't we have the number of people on the board now to get this done? He is a disgrace. He has destroyed the. It's still going on. I hear it all the time. That stuff is not, getting delivered on time. What do you think is happening?
And that, that's what I worry about when we think about future elections as well. Is this damage that's being done over time.
Right. Which it started as purposely doing that to slow down mail-in ballots because they knew more Democrats were going to vote by mail. Right. I mean, it's. Oh my God. All right. Mark Elias, the election attorney, just said, I have no doubt we are only one, maybe two elections from a constitutional crisis. My fear is that those who support democracy are not as prepared or as focused as those who seek to subvert it. But I hope I am wrong. Now is the time to act. I mean, you hear everybody from Joy Reid to Hillary Clinton saying this, that I don't think Democrats are taking this seriously enough. What is happening? What is your take on that, Carl?
I think a lot of people are, afraid. And what do people do when they're afraid? They put their heads down, they ignore things, and that's unfortunate. And I think the only way we're going to be able to, right that ship is to wake people up and make sure that they're hearing these messages. About the
ship. I'm sorry.
Yes. We all jumped in here.
Yeah. Okay.
We're a little on edge right now.
Okay. Go ahead.
That'll wake you up.
You were saying?
Thank goodness for delays that are unneeded.
Right, exactly.
Oh my God, how many years have we been in radio? I get that little shiver in my stomach and a little. Okay, go ahead. About the
and so we've got to make sure that people are aware of all of these things that are happening, so that they are prepared for this. And look, if people do not elect the right people up and down the ballot at every level,
right,
those positions will be, taken over by others who are not committed.
Right. Or should be committed, as the case may be. I swear to God, I do blame Donald Trump for a lot of it. I really do. I just feel like he has opened this Pandora's box of that it's just okay to be awful and violent to anybody you feel like. I mean, I don't know whether it's partially COVID after almost 2 years, Trump, but, not just school boards, right? But on flights, just them threatening election officials, the whole lock her up chance about whoever. It started from Hillary, and now it's any woman they don't like that's in even if they're a Republican election official, right?
Well, and that's the big issue here, right? Is that what Trump did that was worse than anything was he broke down norms, and some of those norms were the way we conduct ourselves in public business. Yeah. Certainly our respect for institutions. And so there's a strategy behind that. It's the same strategy that has been the liberal media bias strategy, right?
Yeah.
The liberal media bias strategy was designed to make it so that you could have an entire segment of the electorate siloed off, not trusting, reality. And this is the other bookend of that, right? Don't trust government institutions. Don't trust when, medical science is telling you something. Only trust me. Only trust Donald Trump. Only trust whatever insert right-wing radical extremist gatekeeper you want. And so, the numbers that you read are heartening that a good portion of Republicans don't follow that, but they need to show it with their ballots.
Yeah.